Hey yo, Louis Perry, Angrygeeks Show, Rhode Island Comic Con 2014 with Nicole Deletic. Did I say that right? I'm a little punchy, you know, trying to be Rocky Balboa. You have the honor of actually being the first female artist on our show. We have Artists of the Week, and we did have Female Artists of the Week, but you're the first one that we actually talked to.
Oh, cool. That's a good thing.
I guess you're going to go great places.
Oh, you're
I mean, we have professional wrestlers, we had television stars, we had people come on and yell at me, people come on and open up my toys, but you are the first female woman.
Oh.
Female woman. Wow, that's first female artist. What got you into drawing turtles, Harley Quinn, stuff like this?
Well, I mostly do horror art, so anything that's pretty horrific I like to do, but
All right, I'm going to step over this way because you like horror stuff, horrific stuff. Yeah. What goes through your mind to want to draw stuff like that?
Probably
it scared me a little bit.
Probably the most horrible things, I guess. But I like doing.
Where do you come up with stuff like that?
Just out of my head. I just grew up.
Now I'm definitely going to step over here.
Don't be scared. I won't yell at you.
I'm Rocky Balboa. I can't be scared.
That's true. I don't know. I just watch a lot of horror movies. I like horror comics, so mainstream stuff's fun too. I draw that, but I like to put my own spin on it, so I kind of alter the costumes, as you can see. So yeah, it's all fun.
Where can people find you online?
You can definitely find me on Facebook. I have an art page, Nicole Deletic Art, and then I also have a blog that's under my name as well.
And can people ask you for commissions?
Absolutely, all day.
Get it. Commissions. Come get it. Nicole, thank you very much. It was a pleasure, and thank you for being the first female artist on the Angrygeeks Show.
My pleasure. Good stuff.
Louis Perry, Angrygeeks Show, you know who I am, and I am here with the League of Extra Nerdy Parents. The reason why I just did that, because this guy had no idea who I am. You know who I am, right?
Yeah, Rocky.
Rocky.
Yeah,
you know. You be quiet. I don't have the right. All right, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to hand over to Mike. These guys never were on camera. They always do podcasts, and I want to get you guys to listen to them just like you watch our show. But nothing. I'm really angry at you. What the heck? This little 5-year-old boy saying, "Daddy, look, Rocky." I say, "Hey, yo," and you don't know. I do. You do now. Cut me, Mick. Cut me. So anyway, I'm gonna hand over to Mike. He's gonna talk to you guys about the show.
Really? Okay. Hey.
Because I'm gonna go southpaw on this guy.
Oh, all right. Don't hurt him too bad. Yeah, we have a taping next week. Yeah. So we're the League of Extra Nerdy Parents. I go by G-Man. I'm the group scholar to my left here.
Go by code names?
We have code names.
Oh, yeah. It's all code.
This is Fonz.
Team Angry. Team Angry. Hold it. Hold it. We're getting code names. You guys. We should like cut the YouTube out and get code. That's awesome. Yeah. What are you, Fonzie? Hey, yo, Fonzie. You know, Fonzie and Stallone were in the Lords of Flatbush together.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to give it back to Mike.
Yep.
Make sure the mic is on.
Is it?
Is this on?
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Over here is J.E.
J.E.
That's our tech. And on the here is Hoff. That's our engineer. Handles all the sound. And that's
Hoff. Knight Rider. Did you go see Joe with Kit? Joe's a good friend of mine. Joe's a good friend of mine. I can hook you up. Yeah, he was on the show. Actually, Joe was on the show once before. He's supposed to be on again. No, I'm not, because you didn't know who I was.
And then we have Emmy. She's the fangirl. Our 14-year-old correspondent.
All right, get out of here.
What we do is we are dads, except for Emmy, who's a daughter. What we do is we watch old school nerd movies that we loved as kids, like E.T. and The Princess Bride and
Rocky.
Well, we'll get to Rocky. We're going to add that to our list. We watch it with our kids, and we see what they think. And we tell you as parents whether or not those movies are appropriate for you to watch with your kids. Are they too scary? Are they too adult? Do they have profanity in them? And we talk about being nerd parents and how to raise nerd kids. Fonz?
Yeah, it's a good time. Join us on lxponline.com. And what did we just do? We just tried to do Ghostbusters. It got eaten up a little bit, but we've done Dark Crystal. We've done Goonies.
I did that one.
You did?
I did that with my boys. We watched Goonies. We watched The Dark Crystal, and I just wanted to steal the mic because it's my mic.
What was your favorite? Did you like Dark Crystal?
My favorite movie is Rocky 2, believe it or not. And yes, it makes me cry. Don't ask. I cry I cry like a baby. You can ask my boys. They'll tell you. Yes,
Angry and then you cry.
It's sad. Everything he did for Adrian. Everything. Everything.
I'm starting to cry.
Watch the movie and tell me you can't get emotional with Rocky and Rocky 2. Rocky 5 doesn't exist.
Do you cry like Rocky? Do you cry like Rocky? Like. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, okay, gotcha. I'm going to pass it to J.E. and Hoff.
We're going to pass it to J.E.
Yeah, definitely. So, I'm J.E. So we started with this podcast. My name is John Eric. So it's just, but I'm the tech Mike.
Does Batman wreck his code name? No. Oh, you be quiet.
I'm not hiding my identity behind it, you know. But I'm the tech. Yeah, we started this podcast, but we want to build a community, you know, for parents to get together and share how they share their interests with their kids and partake in their kids' interests and just you know, share the love, nerd culture. So, well, that's what we're looking to do.
A community for the parents. This right here, a cosplay friend of ours. It's always on the show. We love you, Scarlett. She said to me, I said, you know, we've only been doing this for a short while, and I said, I felt like I know you forever. It's because here we're a family. One of the things that makes the Angrygeeks angry, besides the Hoff not knowing who I am, is bullies. Geek community come to these things to escape that, so we could dress up, so we can, you know, believe Batman's real, so we can have fun and not worry about bullies. So the community that you're looking for is right here.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with
you. You can give it to him.
Sure.
I just want to clear up, I love the Rocky movies. So I was just trying to, I saw the tiger and I was like, I know this.
Be honest. Once I opened up the shirt, you saw the yellow and black.
Oh, I didn't even see the shirt. I was going by the tiger.
Liar.
I'm a liar. But yeah, we just have fun getting together and talking about movies and getting our kids interested in, or even seeing if they'll be interested in what we were interested in when we were kids.
Who came up with the idea?
It was my idea initially, but I brought it to these guys right away, and we developed the show together. We are on iTunes and SoundCloud, so you can find us under LXP, the League of Extra Nerdy Parents. So that's where you can subscribe and comment and respond to us. But yeah, I came up with the idea initially, but it was just a thought that turned into something because of my friends that came together with me to help me build it. So
that's groovy. Could we find you guys on Facebook? Because I want to link you guys on Facebook, put you up on our page,
right,
put you up on Team Angry's page, and we got to get together and do something. We'll have you guys come up to the house,
yeah,
sit down. Maybe we can
Extra
come.
Nerdy Parents on Facebook, LXP Online on Twitter.
Okay.
And that's how you find us.
No, I definitely want to sit down with you guys and talk. I think it'll be good. Do you have anything to say?
No.
What were you pointing at? You were pointing at something.
Pointing at Emily. I wanted her to say something.
Say something.
I'm here.
Go ahead and talk.
I'm here.
Maybe not.
I'm here to make this more entertaining because they're all old.
Who you calling old, yo? That's right. Ha. Ha. Ha.
Sorry.
Ha. I like her better than Huff. Anyhow, guys, tune into their podcast, please. You're going to find their link on our page. We're going to get together with these cats. We're going to have some fun. I can tell already, especially me and Hoff over here. We're going to have a blast. Check it out. Thanks for watching Angry Geek Show, and don't forget to check out League of Extraordinary Parents. Yo, Adrian, the Hoff is over here. Thanks. Geeks, Rhode Island Comic Con 2014. Louis Perry here. You know who I am, and you know this person besides me from Boston Comic Con, Chris from Operation Comics Relief. And of course, I had to come over and say hi, but Chris gave me some very good news. I'm sure you all know what Team Angry Jr. did at Boston Comic Con, but Chris, I'm going to give the mic over to you.
Oh, thanks. I just wanted to say thank you directly to you folks as well as to your listeners and subscribers. But the donation you folks gave us back at the Boston Comic Con, I just thought you should know, right now that is fueling a good chunk of the holiday shipment. We're talking about over 400 GIs, possibly even another 250 on top of that. Your donations directly are funding that stuff getting to the frontline GIs. And we can't thank you enough, but more importantly, they can't thank you enough. And you'll see it soon enough when their letters start coming back to us. So thank you.
I got goosebumps. No, this not about thanking us. It's not about thanking Team Angry Jr. They did it because of Matches Malone. They did it because of the troops. So it's not, you guys don't have to thank us. We have to thank you guys. And all I can say is wait till next year at Boston Comic Con. These kids are going to be working extra hard. So if you thought this year was something, you give Cody Heston, Christian Perry, you give those two boys, now they got a major leadway. They raised that money in 3 weeks. Just imagine what they can do if they start raising it, say, in May.
Again, can't thank you enough, and appreciate all the work that you folks have done. And like I said, you're about to hear from it firsthand from the GIs when these letters come back.
Well, thank you. Rhode Island Comic Con 2014, Louis Perry, Angry Geek Show. You know who me, but this lovely lady is Kara Nicole. Kara, how are you?
I am great. How are you? Because you're not looking very angry. You're smiling, and this is the Angry Geek. So.
Well, I'm standing next to you, so of course. Masterful cosplay artist. This is my first attempt at cosplay. What do you think?
I think that you totally look like a really great Batman. Yeah, you rock this.
I'm supposed to be Rocky Balboa.
Are you? You are not. Oh! Okay, I am such a Rocky fan. I am such a dork. Seriously?
Look at! I even got the tiger on the back.
The tiger! I'm the tiger!
And yeah, look. What do you have in store for next year?
Next year?
Well, yeah, because we got to think about it. This is technically will be like the last con of the year.
No, it's not.
Well, for us it would be.
Oh, okay.
You're in New England.
Okay.
So.
Yes.
Well, no, actually, we have Super Mega Fest next week, but nah, I don't know if I can go, especially since nobody recognizes me as Rocky Balboa. Anyway.
You gotta talk more like this.
You gotta talk like this. Hey.
Oh, Adrian.
Hey, yo, Kara, what's going on over here?
Ah, there you go.
All right, no, 2015. I go shoot for the future.
Shoot for the future.
What are you going to be cosplaying as?
Okay, so next year I've got a new Gwen Stacy Spider-Man, you know, that new series that just came out. So I've got that one coming up. I also have Baroness. I have a super secret one that I've been actually like dying to do forever, and I'm going to do it, and I'm not telling you what it is.
Because it's super secret.
It's super secret. Yes. I got a few little things going on that I've had in the back of my mind. I want to do my Dorothy Gale, Wizard of Oz, zombie hunter kind of a thing. I've got a few other things up my sleeve, but my big ones are going to be the Gwen Stacy Spider-Man and the, well, I don't even know what they're calling her. She's not really Spider-Woman, like Spider, I don't know what they're calling her.
We'll say, well, if you're going to be it, Spider-Babe.
Oh, Spider-Babe. Yeah, and my Baroness are going to be big.
Out of all the cosplays that you did, see, I don't know this, so I have to ask, hey, yo, out of all of the cosplays that you ever did, yo, what was your favorite?
I really love Jason from Friday the 13th because I could do around with a machete, and I just, you know, you see those people in the movies, and they're like going through the woods, and they've got their machete just hacking at stuff, and I want to do that walking down the aisles of the con. Unfortunately, I can't, and I really need to pull back and stop myself, but I have this machete, and I just want to go just hacking.
If you did do that, could we record it?
Yes, please do.
Thank you for being on the show, Kara. You're adorable, as always.
Thank you for being Rocky Balboa.
You noticed?
I did.
Look at that. Hey, yo, Louis Perry here, Rhode Island Comic Con, Rocky Balboa, and I'm with the Devil's Reject. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing just fine.
What do you got in store for 2015? 2014 is growing old. What are you doing in 2015?
2015, I'm looking to be putting myself outside of New England this time because I'm wrestling around New England right now, but the other side of the country hasn't seen the devil yet.
That's pretty awesome. What other side of the country? Where are you headed out? You going to go overseas?
Well, not overseas, but maybe Canada. I got a spot there so far. We're in the works.
In the works. When can we see you next in the ring?
Actually, tonight I'll be in Providence at the RWA Chop Shop.
You hear that?
865 Broadway. I might have messed up the address, but try and be there. Oh, also, hold on. We got a nice little picture right here featuring Roddy Piper, November 7th at the PAL Hall in Fall River, Massachusetts. I'll be taking on ROH's own Bob Evans.
You can't lose. The Hot Rod, the Devil's Reject. You better be there tonight. Thank you, brother.
You're welcome.
Hey, Louis Perry here, Two Angry Geeks at Rhode Island Comic Con. We were just with the Devil's Reject, and now we're with Chris Campana. And Chris, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
I'm kind of disturbed because you're ignoring me while I'm a YouTube superstar, and you're just drawing.
I mean, you know, here I am at this show, at this comic book convention, and I'm sitting here drawing. I don't even know what I'm thinking right now.
I know, and I just step up with a microphone and a camera in your face, and that has to be the most amazing spawn I've ever seen.
Well, you know, I try to make these sketches memories for the people who ask me for them, you know. I'm very flattered when somebody asks me for a sketch.
All right, can you tell me a little bit about First World?
All right, so the premise behind First World is basically, let's say you...
Oh, see, now he looks up because we're talking about his book.
We're talking about me now, so this is more important. Let's say you had the ability to take all the negative emotions within this room, the hate, anger, jealousy, all that kind of stuff, and you could turn that into an army.
So you watch the Angry Geek show. That's awesome.
That's right. A whole bunch of geeks make it. So you make this army. Now, let's say that army hurts somebody you love. So what do you feel towards that army? A negative emotion, hate, anger. So how do you stop it? If everything they do just feeds into that army, what choices do you have to make to stop it?
Make your way there now.
Pretty interesting.
Very. You know, where can we find this book?
It's firstworldcomic.com.
Guys, pull that up. Thank you. Now, do you sell it anywhere else besides that?
It's in some stores locally by me. It's not nationally distributed yet. Issue 1 is on Comixology. And we currently have a Kickstarter going right now for issue 3. It goes till November 8th. So let's pledge away.
All right, we're going to have to throw that Kickstarter link up on our page. Thank you, guys, Rhode Island Comic Con. Chris, thank you. We'll let you get back to work. And I'm going to check out that book. Angry Geek Show 2014. You know who I am. You watched the show. You've seen this guy on my show once before, and you've seen her on the show once before, but never, ever talking. I'm with Ruby Renecco. Did I say it right this time?
Absolutely wrong.
I always say it wrong.
Hi, I'm Ruby Renexo.
See, that's what I said, Ruby Renecco.
Not even close.
Watch, Jennifer Rose.
Jennifer Rose, you got it right.
I said that one right. Well, you know my favorite cosplay of yours is that?
Oh, the Man-Bat. Yes, the Man-Bat. He's quite tall, quite menacing, and stinks just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit, not much. What's in store next?
In store next for us, we're currently doing Rhode Island Comic Con, and we've got our table here set with all these fine goodies, and hopefully we'll be at Super Mega Fest.
You can't even say that.
I can't even say it. Super
Mega Fest, Worcester, Massachusetts. That's where they're going to be.
Super Mega Fest. Yeah.
Next go.
Yes. And something like that. Close. But more importantly, if you want to visit us online, you can visit her at facebook.com/Jennifer Rose New York. And you can visit me at facebook.com/Planet Ruby.
You can find both of them on our page, on links. We'll throw up a link on the website for you too. How about that?
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. What do you think about my first attempt for cosplay?
Hey, Mick, you know, you going to train me some, Mick? Hey, hey.
What are you talking? I can't learn to be a right-hand fighter.
Rock, women weaken legs, rock.
It's always a pleasure. I'm glad I can finally get you on talking and not just feel I can't even talk. Can't say your last name. Can't even talk. I'm glad to finally get you on the show instead of just still shots or just saying the Angry Geek Show. I'm glad that you're finally on. Ruby, thank you.
Thank you.
Shake my hand.
I'm shaking your hand.
Oh, now he's going to bop me. Watch.
But I've got one more important thing to say to you.
What's that?
And all your fans.
Rhode Island Comic Con 2014 Angry Geek Show. Louis Perry here with
George O'Connor with Homeless Comics.
No, you guys don't have a booth here. We talk. We've been corresponding back and forth. It's a hard. See, the guy, Homeless Comics. It's really hard to get them on the show because they're traveling around, don't know where they are. We're going through emails and everything, and
we're very busy people.
Very, very busy people. Not the homeless people, but Homeless Comics. Tell me what you got in store for 2015 and tell me about your stuff now.
Absolutely. 2015 we're very excited for. My friend and artist Griffin, our second book that we've created is called Baby. It's kind of our take on the monster from the deep destroying the city. If that monster was a little baby who was lost, confused, looking for his mom, and accidentally trashing Atlantic City.
My kids.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got the first 2 issues are out right now, and we're going to hunker down during the winter, get issues 3 and 4 done, and if all goes right, when we come back next spring, we will have the completed graphic novel.
Where can we find it?
Homelesscomics.com is the best way to find us. We're also on Facebook and Twitter under those names as well. And whenever something new happens, we will shout it from the rooftops to let you all know.
And you guys can find all that stuff on our pages. Let's get Griffin on here real quick. Griffin, I know you're busy. Come over here really quick. Take that money. Get over here. Say hi to YouTube land.
Hi, YouTube land. How are you all doing?
Now, George can sit down and make pretend he's you.
Okay.
All right. Now, George was just George was just telling us about your book coming out.
Oh, yeah.
What was the most challenging part of drawing?
Trying to navigate between human expression on a consistent basis and animal expression, because I based the sea monster off a corgi puppy. So trying to deal with the in-between. There's my corgi puppy. I turned it into a sea monster. So yeah, navigating between the 2 species was really odd, but a lot of fun.
Well, I tell you, the whole concept sounds like my 2 boys running amok at con when Dad is on camera interviewing Uncle Will behind the camera, and the 2 boys are just running around doing what they want. So I think you guys stole all that from watching my kids at con.
Did George get to tell you about where he got the inspiration for the idea originally?
No, actually, he didn't.
So he originally came up with the idea because he had just had a kid, and he was watching his kid kind of tear around and mess things up. So he's like, what if the sea monster has the same basic, what if it's not attacking? What if it's a baby sea monster? And that's how it all happened.
Guys, buy the book. Check it out. Wait for the graphic novel. I don't care, but you got to buy it. Check out Homeless Comics. My buddy George, get back on here. Griffin, go sit down.
I'll go sit down.
George, once again, say goodbye.
I'm George. I'm saying goodbye. And Griffin's a terrible self-promoter. You can find Griffin's work at shadedareas.com.
Shadedareas.com. Guys, pull that link up, and with that, we'll see you later. Louis here from the 2 Angry Geeks. You guys know me, and I am kind of in awe because I'm with a childhood hero, the one and only Animal, the original Road Warrior, Legion of Doom. Hi.
Louis, it's great to be here with the head angry geek himself, man.
That's just an honor alone hearing that. I have like a gazillion questions in my head.
Go ahead.
And what was your favorite match?
Bro, I don't have a favorite match, to be honest with you. I mean, I have favorite places like Japan and over in the UK and stuff. I got great fans in both countries. But, you know, Hawk and I were blessed. We had a lot of championship matches, so almost every match is a title match, so it's too hard to count. Maybe the Nasty Boys in Madison Square Garden, when we finally won the WWF at the time, Tag Team Championships, that was pretty wild. That was crazy.
You had the Road Warrior pop, and off camera I was just telling you, first time I saw you live, I mean, you were in the NWA, you hardly ever came up to New England. And I watched you on TBS religiously, 6:05, that's when it was on. And I sat there, watched it, and I was always, I want to see them live. And it was 1988, Springfield, 1989, excuse me, I'm in awe. Springfield Civic Center, Springfield, Massachusetts. I held up a sign that said LOD, what a rush. I was actually on, if you watch that match, you see me with big glasses and the 80s parted hair. And that Saturday when it was Wrestling Challenge and it was on, I blew my mind. Not only my favorite tag team, the people I looked up to, and I was holding a sign and they had me on there. All I want to say is thank you. It was an honor. Thank you for all the years of enjoyment you gave me.
Thanks, man. It's funny you mentioned the thing about the Warrior Pop. Whether it's John Cena or The Undertaker, no matter who it is, still today they said, man, you got a Warrior Pop. So it's kind of funny that we made that kind of impression on the wrestling business. But, you know, all the wrestlers out there now, whether you're a past wrestler or a new wrestler, you're only as good as the fans that come watch you. And you have to remember that. So thank you for thanking me. It's been great to be on you. Now I'm an Angry Geek myself.
Welcome to the we have the Angry Geeks, we have Team Angry, and we do have a special group called Family Angry, and welcome to the family.
Well, bro, Team Angry Family has been in my career my whole life, so thanks, man.
Thank you. Louis Perry, 2 Angry Geeks, thanks.